The Eastern Conference semi.
And the winner tonight, advanced. You look at Virginia. Well, it took a monumental effort just to push this to a Game 7. Now, do they have a... enough left to win on the road against a very talented club?
That's a good question. I mean, at this point, I think the physical exhaustion may take a backseat to the mental exhaustion, especially with the energy of the crowd working against them. To advance, they're going to have to be more focused than they've ever been.
Now the opening lineup for Virginia. Anthony Black out there with Castle, and it's Embiid in at the 5 down low.
And that closeout certainly made a difference.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
Now here's Black. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Here's Burke. And again, no good by Miami.
Boy, that's 0 for 3 in the early going. Just a little out of sync.
Here's English. Banked it in off the glass.
Setting an aggressive tone early, challenging the heart of that defense.
Wembanyama screen. Burke, the pass to Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
Bang, bang. Doesn't get much simpler than that.
Black outside. And the layup falls.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Here's English. Black outside. Pass to Embiid. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Virginia shooting their first free throws tonight. And he drops the first. And Embiid drops them both.
So critical that your big men be able to shoot free throws at a high rate.
And he dunks it down.
A brilliant dunk, and he hangs up there for a while, too.
Like he's posing for the camera. He's just hanging out, posing for pictures, just making himself at home. Now here's Embiid. Misses from short range.
Boy, he had a clear look at it. Ooh, you hate to miss chippies like that.
Jordan misses. The Storm have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Here's O'Neal. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. James with a steal. About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Here's Jordan. Good work defensively by Castle. Virginia leading. Black passes to English. Black outside. Screen by Embiid. Clock at 4. Virginia needs to get off a shot. English. Virginia again missing.
Good contest. Can't let him have open shots from mid-range.
Here's Castle. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Good vision by Castle there to find the open man.
Here's Burke. Pass to Wembanyama. Plenty of room to knock down that one. Wembanyama's got his second basket of the game.
Now you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
That shot is good by O'Neal.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Heat trail by 4. And he's going for the oop here. Oh, stolen by Embiid. Here's Black. Rebound Miami. Here's Burke. Fires the three. That won't go. Misses his first shot of the game. Down low. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
You can tell Castle values the chance to set another guy up. He's not trying to do it all by himself out there.
Pass to Wembanyama. The rebound by Embiid.
Nothing more important than contesting layups and dunks. A great job defensively.
Inside. And then Embiid with the dunk.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Jordan inside. He's against O'Neal. Jordan misses.
I mean, he's yet to make a shot this quarter. At some point, you got to look for other ways to impact the game.
Pass to Embiid. It's stolen away. The three from Wembanyama. It's hauled in by Virginia. Embiid's got his 6th rebound on the night. To the wing, right side. Shot clock at 6. Goes up at the elbow. And they get it back.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
The shot by Wembanyama, no good. Here's Virginia with the ball. They're on a 16-6 run. English can't get it to go.
Well, that's surprising. This guy is a good mid-range shooter, just can't get it to go.
Here's O'Neal. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. O'Neal's got 8. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Virginia.
Yeah, they're just attacking on defense, getting those hands out and knocking the ball free. I really like their energy defensively.
And the other thing that's working for them tonight, getting out into the open floor. A lot of the damage coming in transition.
The way they've gotten after rebounds has been impressive.
Pass to Burke. The three knocks it down from distance. He's got 7.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Timeout called, Virginia. The top scorers in the playoffs on our 2K leaderboard. Virginia leading by 7. Some nice ball movement by Virginia. O'Neal with it. Picked up by James. Here's English. Here's Embiid. Nice work on the boards, paying off with a basket. And Virginia leads by 9.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Boy, when this guy has got his rhythm, he can be tough to guard.
Here's Starks. No good on the triple.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Here he goes. And that one is stuffed right through.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Virginia leading by 9. Kidd, the pass to Embiid. Doesn't go for him. Good work defensively by James. Back to Burke. Let's go with a 3. Pure from 3-point range. Burke's got 10.
A dominant quarter, but he needs some help.
Embiid, high post. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Starks. Here's Kidd. Launches it. Got a hand on it. Burke, the pass to James. And slam dunk by James.
Man, you lay that pass out there just like a great quarterback. Let your teammate run to it.
And here's Embiid. And the layup is good off the glass. Give him 8.
When you use it right, the pump fake's as effective a move as there is.
And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan. Heat trail by 6. Here's Burke. 10 points for him. Here's Jordan. The rebound by Embiid. Embiid's got rebound number 8 now.
Obviously, this hasn't been his strongest quarter, and they need more contribution from him.
Kidd, he's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Ooh, how sick was that, guys? I mean, he makes defenders look silly with moves like that.
Pass to Malawach. Shoots over Embiid. And the basket by Malawach.
Oh, beautiful pass. My goodness.
Kidd, the pass to Person. Here's Coleman. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
Reed sets a screen. And it's Burke missing. Virginia leading by 8. 1:05 left to play in the first. Here's Castle. Here's Person. Clock at 6. Three-pointer, no good. Well, the Heat's shooting just 38% so far in this one. Pass to Jordan. Tries it from the top of the key. Cleared away by Person.
Boy, this guy has completely lost his focus. Nothing working.
Castle outside. Here's Kidd. Checked by James. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Virginia's shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. The first free throw is good. Zubats, he's checked in for Embiid. He's perfect from the line this time.
This is a guy who will happily go to the line if that's what the defense wants to give him.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance. I'll tell you, he is so tough to keep down once he gets near that rim.
Yeah, he can get up even a few notches higher. Here's Kidd. Over Jordan. And so it's Virginia, up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. We'll be right back. Happy to have you back with us for the Eastern Conference semifinals on 2K Sports. And looking at what we've seen from Virginia, what do you guys think?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
On the court for Virginia, they've got Castle, and it's Person in at the 4 slot. Shot's good by James.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Fires top of the key, and it's Miami with a rebound. James has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Burke, the pass to Wembanyama. Here's Burke. He's guarded by Castle.
Woo! When you finish like that, you deserve to brag.
Impressive, no question.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim, okay?
And that one's good. Kid's got 6 points.
Hey, if you give him room, he's gonna score the ball.
Castle against Jordan. No good off the glass. Virginia leading by 6. To the right side. It's stolen by Wembanyama. Here's James. And he banks in the layup. James has gotten 4 this quarter.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Here's Kidd going inside. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
This guy just simply can't find his rhythm, and sometimes that happens.
Here's Burke. 12 points for him. 4 on the clock. It's good. Now just a 2-point Virginia lead.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
The Storm have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. Miller outside to the middle. Here's Coleman. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. Virginia's shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. No good on the free throw. Demon, he's checked in for Jordan. Black's checked in for Virginia. He hits the 2nd from the line. The Heat have gone a terrific 4 of 5 here in the 2nd quarter. Burke, the pass to Wembanyama. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
Both free throws good from James. Timeout called, Virginia. And as the coaches draw up their strategies, the players staying hydrated with some Gatorade. That's key to keeping them at their best all the way up to the buzzer.
It really is. And every one of those players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Boy, they've done a good job overcoming his offensive struggles. He's got to be very thankful for his teammates.
Pass to Wembanyama. Gets the 3 ball to go. Wembanyama's got 9 points.
I just love the ball movement.
Here's Kidd. He's got 6. Up top, Castle. 2 on the clock. Blocked! And it's out of bounds. The Storm able to retain possession here. And Virginia making a change here. Embiid's checked in. Here's Coleman. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And looking at these playoffs so far, here are some of the players who have been distributing the ball the best. And the Heat with possession. They're on a 15-5 run. And count it. The shot is good, and he'll go to the line.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Heat.
Yeah, I love the energy and aggressiveness I've seen from them on defense. They're really getting after it with all these blocks.
Another thing they're doing right out of the gates tonight, applying a ton of defensive pressure.
Here's Castle. Sinks that one after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
Yeah, this is where Castle likes to find his points, closer in to the hoop.
James, left side. And it's Burke missing.
Boy, after dropping 2 triples in the first quarter, he hasn't hit another yet.
Johnson, he's checked in for Miami. Black outside. Pass to Person. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. And it's now just a 1-point Miami lead. Here's Dimon. No points so far. Here's James.
Oh! Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim. Time called here. The Storm decide to talk it over. For Virginia, they've gone 4 of 10 from the field in the second. Embiid against Wembanyama. 6 to shoot. Pass to Castle. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And Castle no good on that one.
You love the frame and the length Castle brings to the guard position.
James in.
Oh, wow!
Hey, how about that?
Getting up and then throwing it down.
Oh, that was a big hammer right there. Embiid, a screen on Johnson. Castle attacking, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Yeah, and that's where Castle is most effective, when he's getting downhill and attacking.
Here's James. Here's Wembanyama, and it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. And Virginia making a change here. Free throw good, Wembanyama.
Yeah, they're really cashing in more at the line here in the second quarter.
Kidd, the pass to Embiid. Good D by Wembanyama. Miami leading by 4. Here's Demon. And there's the lob. Stripped it away. Here's the break. Here's English. And he caps off the break with a monster slam.
A sharp steal and some quick offense cuts it down to a one-possession game. Well done.
Wembanyama screen. Just 5 on the clock. Lets it fly. It's hauled in by Virginia. Here's Kidd. He has 6. Here's English. Rejected by James. Pass to Demon. Fires the 3. The rebound by Embiid. Embiid's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Here's Kidd. Check by James. Embiid, a screen on James. Here's Kidd. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wembanyama. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. The Heat with the lead. Burke on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Launches it from deep. That's a miss. Shooting 7 for 14 from the floor. English passes to Kidd. From deep. James with the rebound. James has got rebound number 7 tonight. He gets it. He's 7 for 8 and really going at him out there.
This guy has absolutely owned this quarter. This is how you lead by example.
Pass to English. And he drains it. That basket makes him 4 for 9.
Where's the rim protection? That's just too easy for him.
Wembanyama, the pass to Burke. 3-pointer. Getting it to fall there. He's 8 of 15 in the game.
After an okay first quarter of shooting, they've really turned it up offensively. I like where they're headed right now.
Lets it go. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
And it's so hard to stop the putback when you let him live at the rim like that.
Boy, once he gets his hands on it around the rim, it's too late.
How about the activity level, the effort level? This team right now feeding off his energy.
Takes a 3. English can't get it to go.
Yeah, and the defense really respects his shooting ability, and they showed it with that tight coverage.
Pass to Burke. Lets the 3 fly. It's hauled in by Black.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Here's Kidd. Check by James. Tries to break his ice. Kidd with the bucket. Kidd's got 4 points now in the quarter. Miami leading by 5. And we've got 1:18 left in the first half of this game. Pass to James. No good from outside. Virginia's gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Here's English. For 3, sinks the tray. And now it's just a 2-point Heat lead.
He's the last guy you want to leave alone on the perimeter.
And James gets it to go.
And since the first quarter, we've seen them reduce their attempts from downtown. And quite frankly, I think that's a good idea.
Kidd, the pass to Person. Now Black, covered by Jordan. Embiid, a screen on Jordan. Here's Black. And the 3 off target. And for Miami, they're shooting an outstanding 61% in the second. Jordan with the bucket.
And their offensive execution has really picked up here in the second period.
Kidd with the bucket. Kidd's got 13.
Getting the ball inside, usually a pretty good recipe.
Jordan, the pass to Burke. Drills it from deep.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. That'll do it for the first half. It's the Heat leading by 7. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin quarter number 3.
What stands out to me is their offensive execution. They're totally in control of what they're doing, in sync with one another. The defense has...
Taking a look at how... Thanks, as always.
And welcome back, folks, for more Eastern Conference semifinal action. Virginia trailing here. Wembanyama out there with James. And it's Jordan in at the shooting guard position. That's the group in the game for the Heat. And for the Heat, they're shooting 51%. Good clip from the field. Stolen by Castle. Here's Black. And that one's on target from the wing.
This guy's such a strong mid-range shooter.
Here's James. From deep, Jordan. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll head to the line for 3.
Hey, nice work attracting the foul from deep. He'll shoot 3.
And he's good on the second. And he makes all 3. The Storm shooting a solid 47%. Here's English. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 7 rebounds in the game. Pass to English. To the inside. Here's Embiid. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And this will be his 3rd and 4th free throws of the game here. And Embiid drops them both. Here's Burke. Pass to Jordan. No good on the 3. For Virginia, they've gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. No coverage that time. Embiid's got 12 points.
Good heads-up basketball. Sees an opening and capitalizes.
Embiid with a steal. Black with it. Picked up by James. Screen by O'Neal. Here's Black. Pass to O'Neal. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Another steal. And they're on the run. Black passes to O'Neal. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
That one misses. And so James will bring it up for the Heat. They lead by 1. Wembanyama, screen on Castle. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
Boy, off a great pass there. That is just a matter of finishing strong.
Here's Black, and he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
And a solid pick to free him up for the dunk.
Boy, the timing there couldn't be any better.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
Here's James, and slam dunk by James.
His hang time on the rim puts a sweet cherry on top, BA.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a dunk, B.A.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. Embiid, a screen on Jordan. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Black. It's hauled in by the Heat. Wembanyama's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Pulls up at the elbow. James can't get that one to fall. The Storm have gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. Black passes to Embiid. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. And Embiid throws it down. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. From deep, Jordan on target from range. Jordan's got 10 points in the game.
For a guy who's known for his perimeter shooting, that is a great look.
Timeout called, Virginia. And during the postseason, let's see who's been working the hardest on the glass. And so it's Virginia with it. Pass to English. Castle outside. Here's English. 6 to shoot. From deep three-point range, it's hauled in by the Heat. Wembanyama's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Now Jordan. He's got 10. Puts up a deep 3. The rebound by English. English has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Black passes to Embiid. Good D by Wembanyama. Miami leading by 6. Jacks up a 3. O'Neal pulls it in. O'Neal's got 4 rebounds now. Now here's Embiid. He's got 14. It's stolen by Wembanyama. The pull-up jumper, and he makes it. Wembanyama's got 4 points now in the quarter. And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for Miami.
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
And let's give them credit to the shot blocking on display. They set the tone early and have kept the pressure on defensively.
Here's English. Give him 8 points now. Virginia again missing.
Boy, this is the story of the night for this guy. He's taken a lot of questionable shots.
Ooh, the pump fake. Kept the D off balance. Gave him room to work. Jordan's got 12.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
Burke, the pass to James. There's the block. And here comes the break. Here's Black. Misses, and the dry spell continues. Heat leading by 12. James outside. Here's Burke. Yes! And it's Wembanyama picking up the assist. Burke's got 26.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Castle outside. Ooh, it's stolen by Jordan. Here's Burke. And the shot goes down. 28 points for him.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Here's English. Miami grabs the miss.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
And that one's good. James.
This guy has been a key to their success tonight. He's been selective and efficient.
Here's Embiid. It's It's hauled in by Wembanyama.
A fadeaway, not a terrible idea, but he needs to make the game easier on himself. He's overcomplicating things.
Here's Burke. 19-point lead, which is the largest margin of the game. Right wing, just 4 to shoot. Jordan misses. Virginia's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Count it. O'Neal's got 5 points in the quarter.
He's really carrying the load, but no man can do it all by himself.
Here's Burke. And he's got 28 now. James, that's good. James has got 30 points.
Boy, it hasn't mattered what the defense has tried. He has had every counter. What a great night.
Pass to Embiid. Here's Kidd. He's got 13. Three-pointer off the mark.
KYP. Know your personnel. Challenge the great shooter.
Game 1 of the Eastern Conference Finals. The Heat were taken to the edge in a Game 7 showdown that nearly saw their...
For these two teams, 2 rounds down, 2 to go. Look at the Heat. Remember, they had a long battle in their previous series, so you wonder just how that will affect this series.
Yeah, so they are quite glad they're home for game 1. I imagine they'll have some heavy legs. That was a tight, tough series last round.
Looking at the starting 5 for the Phoenix Suns. They've got Tony Parker. Barnes out there with Jared Allen. And it's Leonard in at the 3 slot. Five to shoot. Baseline try. Miami grabs the miss. Jordan, the bounce pass. And there's Burke. That's good on the assist by Jordan. Burke's got the first bucket of the night, a 3-pointer for the Heat. With the step back, here's Parker, Leonard on the wing. Barnes sets a screen for Leonard. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the 3-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot 3.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a 3-point attempt.
This is his first chance at the line tonight. Good on the second free throw. And he makes all 3.
Well, when you send him to the line, you know what the outcome is likely to be.
Pass to Burke. James a screen on Parker. Burke looking over the floor. Here's Jordan. Misses from close range.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And stolen by Burke. Jacks up a 3. The shot by Jordan, no good. And Barnes has got the ball here for Phoenix. Down low. And the dunk by Barnes.
And this kid has hops. Barnes gets airborne there and slams it down.
Pass to Wembanyama. Here's Burke. Nailed from 3-point land. Burke's got 6.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
To the inside. Lobbed up there for Allen. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Making full use of that reach. Allen able to pluck the ball out of the air for that easy lob.
Wembenyama sets a screen for Burke. Fires for three. The shot by Wembenyama, no good. And Barnes has got the ball here for the Suns. Pass to Allen. No good. James with some nice D. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Just moments ago, Eric Spoelstra and I were able to chat. We chatted about Scotty Barnes. In terms of the game plan, Coach told me they plan to give Scotty extra attention, saying, quote, "We'll try to make things hard on him. It's key we don't allow him to get into an early groove. We'll see if they can execute." Back to you.
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you. And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Parker. And while we have a chance, let's now take a look at the NBA's season assist leaders. You look at Burke, third in assists and a great leader.
And it seems like he's taking it on his shoulders to get every one of his teammates involved in the offense here in the postseason. What a passing display. And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Allen kicks to Leonard. Clock at 6. Guarded by Jordan. Burke grabs the miss.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
Jordan outside.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
The Suns trailing. Up and in, it's good. First basket of the game for him. 1 for 4 shooting.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Wembenyama. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. The Heat shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. First free throw is good. And both free throws good for Wembenyama.
Some big guys struggle at the line, not him. He's put in the work to defy that assumption.
Parker with it. He's picked up by James. Traps in the tray. Leonard's got 6 points. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Jordan wide open. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Take that, he says. I see your 3, and I'll raise you another 3.
The 3 from Barnes. Wembenyama with the rebound. The Heat have gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off.
Oh, Kevin, not a petty, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the ounce, Greg? Yeah, showing off the bunnies. Steps back. Here's Leonard, and the rejection by James. Shoots, and it's Miami with another. Suns trail by 6. And timeout called by Jordan Ott. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
On the wrong side of a scoring run here, we might see a lineup change. I'll be pretty curious.
And the Suns making a change here. Reeves is checked in. Here's Barnes. Drops it in from 11 feet.
And ideally, Barnes would like to be a little closer, but he makes the best of that mid-range on that one.
Burke can't get it to go.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Jordan. It's hauled in by the Suns.
See, what a rough quarter for him. Nothing seemingly going his way. He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can threat him with the lead pass. Well done.
Here's Burke. From outside, off the mark. And Barnes has got the ball here for Phoenix. Trailing by 2. Here's Parker, and 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
And Parker has such speed and creativity, just causes the defense fits in terms of how to properly guard it.
And Tony Parker drops them both. Miami's gotten a lot of shots off from three-point land in the first quarter, but they're only 4 of 9. And Burke has it in the corner. And the 3 off target. The Suns have gone 6 of 14 shooting the ball since the start of the game. Locked up there for Allen. It's stolen by Wembenyama. Miami no good on that time either.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
To the paint. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
Leonard the pass to Barnes. Shot clock at 3. Here's Parker. Jordan with the rebound. The Heat with the lead. Wembanyama finds Jordan. And Miami making a change here. Demons checked in. And Phoenix also making a switch. Daniels has checked in. James a screen on Parker. Burke dishes to James. And yes, it's good. James has got his 3rd basket of the night.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
And timeout called by Jordan Ott. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
I'm sure all of the above is in order, and you can never be too content.
Naz Reid, he's checked in for Wembanyama. Back to Allen. Stolen by Reid. And it's sent back by Leonard. Inside, Allen. And slam dunk by Allen.
Oh, all too easy for Allen. Fantastic at carving out room inside and finishing with power.
And it's good for 2. 11 points for Money.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
And James picks up the foul. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. So for the Suns, Barnes comes in for Jarrett Allen. And it's Harper in for Parker. Here's Harper. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
James kicks to Burke. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. Burke's got 14.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Outside Leonard. Just 5 on the clock. The fader. They get it back. And here's Reeves outside. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Suns trail by 5. Leonard the pass to Harper. Here's Daniels. Phoenix needs to get off a shot. Reeves can't hit. And it's the Heat with the ball. James looking around. Pass to Demon. Here's Burke. And it's Daniels with the rebound. Phoenix has gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by.
While he's a bit undersized for a 4, he more than makes up for it with his bounce.
Burke kicks to James. Back to Burke. Launches a 3. Good for basket number 6 from him in the contest. He's shooting 6 for 12.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone. Until someone stops him, just let him roll.
Daniels passes to Reeves. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Burke can't get it to go. And Barnes has got the ball here for the Phoenix Suns. 6-point game. Leonard with the ball. Back to Barnes. Goes up the baseline. It's good. Barnes has got 10 points in the game.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
And that does it for the first quarter. It's the Heat leading by 4. We'll be back shortly live from Miami Arena. And we're ready to get back into the action here in Game 1. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Heat.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And I've really liked how they've moved the ball tonight. Because of this selfless approach, they are piling up the assists.
So with Williams on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. They've got Jordan. Malawaj out there with Wembenyama. Then there's Burke. Reeves against Wembenyama. He gets that one.
Just so skilled in that screen and roll. I like watching Reeves break down the defense.
And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play. To the middle. Here's Wembenyama. And Barnes sends it back. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Suns. And Phoenix has possession. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. He's defended by Jordan. 6 to shoot. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Johnson, he's checked in for the Heat. The Suns have been on target from the free throw line. They're 5 of 5 in that department. Miami's gone 6 of 14 with the three ball tonight. Just a little over 40%. Out to the right wing. Harper with the steal. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
Wembanyama with the bucket.
Well, you like guys who can work that in-between area, really keeps the defense honest.
And when we talk about the numbers, the analytics for great shooters like him, pretty much any shot is a good shot.
And that one's good. Daniels.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Now here's Burke. Defense is right there. Just 5 to shoot. Puts up a 3. That's good, and it's Wembanyama with the assist. Wembanyama's got his 3rd assist on the night. Defended by Wembanyama. Good defense by Wembanyama. For 3, Phoenix grabs the miss. Barnes has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Out left to the wing. James checked in for Malawaj. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. 4 on the clock. Three-pointer. He's off on that one. James with some nice D. Down low. It's tipped. Harper with the steal. On the wing, Barnes. And it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way. Here's a peek at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the top rebounders in this year's playoffs. Leonard, he's checked in for Phoenix. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Here's Burke. And again, it's the Heat missing.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Harper, no good. And so it's Burke who brings up the ball for the Heat. James kicks to Burke. Back to James. Burke with the screen for James. Down to 5 on the shot clock. There's the 3. That one falls coming off Burke's feet. James has got 9 points.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
And timeout called by Jordan Ott. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. So it's Phoenix now. They trail by 3. Barnes left side. Shot clock at 6. Burke finds Johnson. Back to Burke.
That's his second foul here pretty early in this one. He's got to be careful for the rest of this half.
On the wing, Johnson. 6 on the shot clock. Barnes grabs the miss. Barnes has got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Got a piece of it. Here's James. He's got 9. Crafty move. And he lays it up and in. And it's a 5-point Miami lead.
He has been a key factor for them offensively, scoring with consistency.
Pass to Daniel. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Johnson, wide open, he fires. A three-pointer, no good. For Phoenix, they've gone 4 of 10 in the second quarter from the field. And again, it's the Suns missing. The Heat leading by 5. Inside. James, no good.
Fantastic defense, giving full effort.
Daniels finds Barnes. Now here's Leonard. Back to Barnes. Can they get it? It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
This is something Barnes needs to keep working on. When he's hitting from 3, this guy is almost unguardable.
Daniels with the steal. Pass to Barnes, and stolen by James. Johnson outside. Shot clock at 5. Miami needs to get a shot off. The three-pointer is right on target. And that's 23 points for money.
Oh, great ball movement there.
A different look for Miami. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Wembanyama. And Demon subbed in for Johnson. Phoenix also making some changes. Austin Reeves comes in for Scotty Barnes. And Parker subbed in for Derek Harper. Daniels a screen on James to the inside. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Here's Demon. Here's Burke. Off target from outside.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up. It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
And the rejection by Leonard. Parker with the bounce pass. And stolen by James. Pass to Demon. Launches it. And he's good on the 3-ball. Demon's got the lead up to 6 now for the Heat.
No one there to contest, so he just drops it in like he's at the rec league.
Hands it from downtown. Reeves has got 5.
And they're hitting the long-range shots that they were missing in the first quarter, but still have ground to make up.
They might start using him a little bit more sparingly with 3 fouls already before the half.
The Heat making a switch here. Jordan's checked in. On defense, Phoenix. It's a 3-point game. And the layup's good off the glass. Burke's got 25 points.
Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
There's the pick. And the shot goes down. 8 points for Leonard.
Nice, clean bounce pass. Sometimes the fundamentals are all you're going to need.
Jordan passes to Burke. Here's Demon. 6 to shoot. That one falls coming off Burke's feet. Burke's got his 5th assist in this one. Parker kicks to Leonard. Over James. Leonard, no luck. The Heat leading by 6. Pass to James. And here's Daniels. Parker outside. Daniels a screen on James. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Here's what Phoenix has got going on right now. Jared Allen comes in for Daniels. And it's Barnes in for Austin Reeves. Here's the 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Demon's got 9.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc. No question he got bumped on that shot.
The Heat shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. That one is off. Wembanyama, he's checked in for the Heat. He's off on the second. Suns trail by 9. Parker outside. Shot clock at 6. Puts it up from 12, and that's good for 2. He's got 9.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Stolen by Allen. Outside Leonard. Allen with the screen for Parker. Pass to Allen. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Pass to Jordan. Here's James. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And they've had the edge in rebounding all night long, and none bigger than that one right there.
On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. Barnes out there with Allen. Then it's Tony Parker. And it's Leonard in at the small forward. Now Jordan. Here is Wembanyama. 5 on the clock. Outside Jordan. 3. Good.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
And they call an illegal screen here.
Can't give him too much grief for that one. He's been mistake-free for the most part.
The Heat trail by 3. And here is Burke. Here's the teardrop. And the crafty layup. Good.
The floater is so tough to defend against. Nothing defenders can really do but shake their heads.
Now Allen. And stolen by Wembanyama. James puts it right back up and in. Boy, right down to the wire here. Still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, and after all the energy both sides have expended, both teams still hungry for the win.
James against Leonard. And stolen by James. Now Jordan launches it. Cleared away by Leonard.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
And he just seems to always deliver in the clutch. And he's got it going right now. That's who they want taking the big shot.
First free throw is good, and that narrows the gap to 1. And both free throws, good for James.
Guys, that was critical. I mean, that's what we're used to seeing out of him, though, at moments like this.
Guarded by Jordan. And another steal for him. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end.
Missed on the three. Phoenix has gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Burke covering. Lock at 6.
And Parker's just extremely clever at getting fouls off those kinds of shots.
He sinks the clutch free throw. So he gets them both, and it's a 2-point ball game.
Yeah, critical that he's able to convert there. Now they've taken the lead.
And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page in terms of strategy here. Any thoughts?
Yeah, and looking at how much time they have, I think it's likely we'll see them try to get a good look and score quickly.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Eric Spoelstra's huddle. He was encouraging his guys, telling them, quote, just continue to run through the plays, explore the options. You're doing a great job. Now just focus on finishing this one.
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that. There's 31 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
And you know what? He had to clear some space for himself to get that rebound. Not an easy one there among the big boys.
From 17 feet away, and that one is good.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
James outside. Fires from way outside. Rebounded by Allen inside.
Yeah, you can't let him hold the ball and just...
You take a look at Phoenix. They've got themselves right where they want to be. A chance to win the conference title on their home court.
And if you gave them this option heading into the round, they'd have taken it in a heartbeat. This is their shot. They do not want to face the prospect of a Game 7 on the road. They have to get the job done here tonight.
All right, now let's check out the starters for the Miami Heat. James is out there with Wembanyama. And it's Burke in at the point guard position. Outside Barnes. Just 5 to shoot. Barnes a screen. Phoenix needs to get off a shot here. Drains the triple.
This team relies on Barnes to drill threes, just stretching out the floor.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
I caught up with the head coach for Phoenix. He talked about how difficult it is to match up against Victor Wembanyama. Coach said the biggest concern is Wemby's defense. His rim protection is game-changing. But he told me that it doesn't mean settling for outside shots. It means ball movement and spacing the floor will be key. Back to you guys.
Thanks for that, Allie. Here's Leonard. The Heat making their last shot. He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now. That free throw misses. Good on the second one. Here's Jordan. Pass to Burke. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
Yeah, it was just a little late. I mean, he thought he got there, but the ref saw it otherwise.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone by. Parker outside. Clock at 6. Here's Leonard. Gets it to go from the corner.
Look, he's the kind of player that has you awake at 3 a.m. asking yourself, how do I stop that?
Here's Burke. Denied by Leonard. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Leonard. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Miami needs to get off a shot here. The 3 is up. Offensive rebound. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Miami shooting their first free throws of the game. First one falls for him. Both free throws good from James. And it's Phoenix's ball, trailing by 2. And here's Parker. 6 on the shot clock. There's the 3. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 on this game.
And lockdown defense against one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
James doesn't go that time. Ooh, excellent D there from Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Oh, that's how to throw it down. Barnes with an exclamation point.
James passes to Burke. And here's Jordan. The 3 is up. Pass to Wembanyama. Denied by Leonard. Covered by Jordan. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss to the paint. And it's Phoenix with a rebound.
Oh, gritty defense, protecting the rim at all costs against a guy who has all sorts of ways to finish. That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with. He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Leonard's shot's good. Leonard's got 5.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Now, here is James. Here's Burke. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. Burke's got his second bucket of the night.
Good decision making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
Leonard for 3. Rebound Miami. Wembanyama's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Jordan. Now James. Parker defending. James can't get it to go.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it. Here's Burke. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Almost converts despite the contact.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Miami.
Well, the way they've been attacking inside is phenomenal. Consistently getting high percentage looks, and that's what great offenses are all about.
And another thing, they found the open man. Really playing unselfish basketball, moving the ball around there on the perimeter.
Austin Reeves is checked in for Phoenix. And so he makes both from the line.
I'm sure they don't want to send him to the line. That has to be in their scouting report.
Pass to Leonard. And here now a list of the players who have had the hottest hand in the playoffs. And he'll take his third and fourth free throws of the night. The free throw drops for Leonard. And Leonard drops them both. The Heat with the lead. Pass to Burke. Wembanyama, screen on Parker. Ooh, stolen by Allen. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Good fast-paced play there. It's much easier to find a shot when you beat the defense back.
And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Miami's gone 1 for 5 from three-point range. A cold start. Jordan finds James. Shoots over Barnes. Good. He hits the jumper.
Way to rise to the occasion and snatch back the momentum.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
And it's Allen who slams it home.
Yeah, I love how Allen controls his body, setting a solid screen and then just gliding into shooting position.
Wembanyama, screen on Parker. Shot left block. And there are the Heat with another bucket. The Suns trailing. Barnes with it. He has 7. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
Phoenix shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight. free throw drops for Leonard. And Leonard drops them both. So it's Miami now. They trail by 1. Jordan, the pass to James. Leonard outside. It's hauled in by Wembanyama.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Pass to Burke. Driving inside. Denied by Leonard. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession. Daniels is checked in for Scotty Barnes. Demon, he's checked in for Miami. Clock is at 3. Here's Wembanyama. Again, the Heat misses. And it's Leonard with the ball for the Phoenix Suns. This one for 3. And that bucket makes him 4 for 7 today. Good production.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
Here's Burke. Parker defending. The 3 from Wembanyama. And he gets it to go. 4 for 6 so far.
Overall, this quarter, he's getting good looks, and he's taking advantage.
Pass to Leonard. And there's a pick. Steps back and shoots. Will not go. Misses off the front iron. Miami has gone just 2 for 6 from the arc here in the first. Pass to James. Stolen by Daniels. Now here's Leonard. Daniels a screen on Jordan. Leonard for 3. Again, the miss by Leonard.
Defense dodged a bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Here's Jordan. He's scoreless. Over Leonard. The offensive rebound. Here's Burke. He shoots again. Wembanyama. Oh, persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. And the Heat lead by 1. Inside. Stolen by Wembanyama. Pass to Burke. Here's Jordan. The Suns clear it.
They're playing with a lot of energy tonight. We can see that in their dominance on the glass.
Leonard left side. And it's Jordan with the rebound.
It can be tough to find space in the mid-range area. Probably should have passed that one up.
For Phoenix, they've gotten 8 of 16 attempts to fall. Reeves, the pass to Leonard. With the floater. The shot, no good.
Well, this hasn't been his quarter so far. He's really struggling to get going.
Pass to Demon. Wembanyama, screen on Reeves. Oh, there's the alley. Now here's Leonard, covered by Jordan. Shot by Leonard, no good. The Heat with the lead. There's 1:40 left to play in the first quarter. Jordan misses.
Something's off about him this quarter.
Yeah, and sometimes guys just start pressing. The best thing for him is to just slow it down and concentrate on solid shot selection.
Now here's Parker. No made baskets yet. No good on his first attempt of the game. James passes to Wembanyama. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. And the Heat lead by 3. And so the timeout by Jordan Ott here. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Some changes for Phoenix. Barnes, he's checked in for Jared Allen. Buzelis comes in for Leonard. And it's Harper in for Parker. Miami also changing it up. Malawach is checked in for Wembanyama. Reed comes in for James. And it's Johnson in for Jordan. To end the drought. Deflected. Here's Burke. He's got 6. That shot, no good.
Yeah, not his best night in terms of shot selection. Lucky for him, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Shot clock at 6. To the inside, Daniels.
Well, he's a bit of an undersized center. However, his leaping ability can certainly mask that.
Over to the left wing. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Johnson. Gets a hand on it. It's good on the putback.
He has the knack for being in the right spot at the right time. Gets a lot of sneaky points with his work on the glass.
From deep, Harper. Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. It's the Heat. They're up by 3. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. This game 6 getting started. And guys, what's your take on Miami so far?
Well, it's pretty obvious. I mean, cashing in on extra opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Yeah, you can bet their coach is encouraging them to keep up the extra effort. It's more than paying off.
We've got Buzelis, Harper out there with Austin Reeves. Then there's Barnes, and it's Daniels in at center filling out the middle. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Now here's Daniels. Here's Buzelis. And he lobs it up.
The great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. Johnson inside. He's covered by Reeves. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Miami shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. First free throw is good. So both teams changing it up here. And Johnson drops them both. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Five on the clock. Blocked! Pass to Burke. The shot. He hits it just before the shot clock expires. Burke's got 8 points.
He really hooked the defender with that pump fake. It worked to perfection.
Pass to Barnes. Over James. Barnes, it's good. 9 points in the game.
Phenomenal work from the mid-range. Barnes continuing to hone this part of his game.
Kept alive from deep. And it's Burke missing. Daniels with it. Picked up by James. Pass to Harper. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention. And let's take a look at the players leading the way in assists here in the postseason. And the Heat with some changes. Wembanyama's checked in for Reed. And Jordan subbed in for Johnson. Miami leading by 3. Jordan finds Wembanyama. Wembanyama screen. Here's Burke. Give him 8. And that one's good. Now 4 for 10.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. Here's Harper. No points yet. 4 on the clock. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Yeah, exceptional job. Barnes just diving towards the open area off the pick.
Wembanyama screen. And it's Burke missing. Suns trail by 3. Pass to Reeves. Barnes with a screen on Jordan. Oh, it's stolen away. It's 2-on-1. The finish. Oh, big finish.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. Phoenix making a switch here. Parker's checked in. Reeves against Jordan. Reeves, the pass to Parker. 5 to shoot. Rebound Miami. Wembanyama's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Pass to Burke. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Burke's got 12.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
It's deflected. And pushing it up. Here's Miami. And slam dunk by Jordan.
An aggressive move to a strong finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set. Well, he can play the 4 because he gets